Welcome to Onivia, League of Legends highlights. These are the best highlights from today's LPL matchup.
Gala, and this is the kind of decision-making, the cleanliness that we want to see from LNG, playing towards their strengths.
It's worth remembering as well just quite how long Meteor has been. You know what, Meteor's on the top side.
It's not the Leandries. Okay. It's the Locket again. You know, he doesn't have the extra AP damage. He's a slow tree. He's going to have a lot of utility support for his team. Oh, no.
Hug manages to dodge away there. Oh, but the lilting
Open
lullaby
up.
waits for the shield to be gone and sets up for a bonus as well. Gala chunked Weiwei trying to block the fourth shot, but it hits anyway. Jinzhao finishes the job. Weiwei just had to be the bodyguard, and our scouts on the backline being taken apart. LNG out of nowhere just fall to pieces.
They might not have a lot of games on these marksmen, but their guns are firing all this. Now, in this third game finally unlocked, it hasn't been in the rest of the series. Meteor is just so far ahead of Weiwei. He's going to be hitting these big item spikes. Lilia is a huge go factor for LGD, and we've seen Meteor be
to extend that lead for himself. Herald going to come down in the mid lane. Drake is spawning in 30 seconds. Now guaranteed prio. Meteor jumps back to the rest of his team. This might be an overcommitment from LGD as Jinzhao falls. Meteor has his sleep blocked from Gala as the fourth shot, as the curtain call comes in, but Scout just threatens. He would have just killed Xiaoyu if the curtain call committed. And now the TP's come in and Birdle has been left alone because nobody else can stick around. LNG punish hard as LGD overstep.
That man just got thrown into the pit at a heavy metal concert. He was getting bramble smashed. He was getting knocked around left and right. And LNG, they capitalize yet again on some of the moments that maybe LGD aren't all together. They are going to look at a dragon. This gives LNG so much decision-making priority for the rest of the game to be on a sole point of an Ocean Soul with this style of composition.
It's only 3-3 in terms of kills, but it feels like there's been a bit more than that going on, doesn't it? It feels like LNG now getting themselves a third fight this.
Look at Haichao, who's trying to get a little bit of positioning over on Azika. They will spot him out. And check the Crystal Arrow.
No. Jinzhao has to flash away, gets himself a shield, but can he survive? He walks away with his life for now as Hung tanking on that front line. Meteor gets a double sleep. Oh, it's only a sleep onto one, in fact. And Weiwei not the target he would have wanted. Curtain call is just going to be blocked. Everybody lines up on LNG. Zika can soak the damage quite happily. Okay, Gala gets clipped. Nice shot from Xiaoyu. There's a Hex Flash.
Round 2
from Jinzhao. Are they going to go for this one? It's a 50-50 in the pit. Drake down to 2K, and Weiwei grabs it. And an Ocean Soul in a low health fight like this is beautiful. It's a 4v4 now as the fight continues, but again, slow fights like this are perfect with an Ocean Soul. Zika kiting away as LGD look for a way back in, but the slow coming out from Hung sets up for a chase down. Scout chasing onto Haichao, the longest fight I've seen in a while as LGD trying to kite away, but the slow's coming up through. Gala goes wide on the volley though, but there's no tower. There's nowhere to run away to, and Zika finds a stun. Jinzhao goes in, but Scout's flanking on the top side, and LGD being corralled onto the wrong side of the map. The damage isn't there for LGD, and LNG, it's slow, it's excruciating, but it's a fight nonetheless.
To full, and then at the end of it, you're facing a full health, full strength LNG, and they absolutely come to pay the tax here. Haichao is in a lot of trouble.
Oh, really nice roots from Weiwei there as well. Does it where Haichao wants to run to? So Haichao essentially just has to stay close to a Maokai, and with a pick on the enemy mid laner as Baron is on the...
It's so disgusting. And then you get to the end of this fight, you're like, okay, well, I mean, we're all like sub half health. We have squishy members that are being completely trounced, and I think we're starting to see some of those item differentials come through. This is going to be where LNG take the lead over. I love that Xiaoyu tries to go back for it, but finally LNG have wrestled control of the game fully away from LGD.
Well played by Xiaoyu at the end to find one extra kill. It did cost him his flash though, so a little bit more vulnerable in potential follow-up fights. But now with Baron, you expect LNG to try and get control of this map. One of the things that they have been good at is controlling side lanes well. It's always been something Scout's been decent at. And now Zika gets to move into the top side. And
They're looking to siege on this top side while Scout is pushing out bot lane. They will have the Baron buff for a little bit less than a minute now. Still pretty big play for them, but maybe LGD looking to answer.
Yeah, I mean, LNG, I think they get one more wave of Baron buff, maybe two, but I think it'll only just be this next wave. Trying to siege on the top side with 4 players, while Scout presses the bottom side. Uncaught by a solar flare, but Unbreakable makes that not the greatest endeavor. They're just trying to get onto the wave. They're trying to use their hard engage to buy space here. Oh, Q3 hits Jin Zhao. Scouts nearly finished the tower down in that bottom side. 15 seconds on the Baron. Maybe that next wave will come into the mix as well. And with the cannon, the bot lane tower goes down. If they can finish tier 2s on both sides of the map, even if they haven't broken the base, this is still a huge win for LNG. That is a 3,500 gold Baron play, plus a tier 2 that went down after. As LNG start the Elder off out of vision.
There's the setup here on the Zika, but I think you have to watch the trigger pull.
Ooh, arrow goes between the posts there, but a flick back onto Jin Zhao. Gets the solar flare down, but it's gone. Oh, with Ocean Soul as well. They can just keep this going. Bird ult knocked back into the fray! And the all-out pulls him back over the wall! My goodness, LGD just taken apart on this one. Beautifully done by LNG. Not even entertaining Elder Dragon. No 50-50s here. They know they can just win the fight straight up.
They took the loss in game 1 heavily. You saw them come out in game 2 and absolutely smack LGD down, and maybe put an insult to injury there on the high Chow. Will be there and taken down. Oh no, it's LNG in a rightful place here though, Munchables.
High Chow gets his recall cancelled, TP's in to try and save the game, and just gets one shot. That's LNG finishing things out. A very solid game number 3 to end the series. They keep their position in the stand.
These were the best highlights from today's LPL matchup. Click that subscribe button faster than Ramus can say. Okay. See you on the next one.